Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your June predictions reading. This is specifically looking at love, okay? So I kind of butchered that intro a little bit. It's technically a mid-June to mid-July love predictions reading, focusing just on love. So if you're after something general, I do have your monthly predictions up on my channel, looking at your general predictions for June. Let's get into it, Scorpio. Welcome everybody. We're going to be looking at the main themes that you're going to expect in love first. I will then be clarifying with tarot, clarifying with tarot again, and then getting advice. If a person pops up, we're going to have a look at how they are thinking and feeling about you in the month ahead, what the outcome of the situation is before getting advice on what you should do. So Spirit, what is happening for Scorpio in the month ahead when it comes to love? Ooh, I'm seeing some exciting things for you, some happiness. We have journey. What's happening for Scorpio in love in the month ahead? I'm liking this vibe a lot more for you, Scorpio. I feel like love's been a little tricky. What's happening for Scorpio in love in the month ahead, please, Spirit? Okay, anxiety reversed. We love that. We love that. The back of the deck, we do have yin and yang. So there is still this feeling of struggling to balance two aspects of a situation here. How do I feel about that? Yin and yang reversed. It's almost like something is struggling to kind of come together. Something could be testing your patience. Or you may just be out of sync with somebody that you're dealing with. Do I give? Do I take? Do I sit? Do I wait? Interesting. We'll see if that comes back. I don't want to pull too many conclusions based on just that bottom deck energy, but it's definitely feeling like something's out of sync here. It's just not kind of coming together well. It feels like we're working at day, they're working at night. So we only see each other when we're asleep, you know? We also have journey in the reverse position as your first card. We have the temple path in the upright position. And we also have anxiety reversed. Let's talk about these cards briefly before I dissect them individually with tarot. Journey reversed is interesting, Scorpio. This tells me that you're hesitating to move something forward in June, July. And it could be that you're feeling it's very difficult for you to take the next step forward, or you're feeling delayed in the effort that you are taking. For some reason, we're feeling stuck here. Our road here seems blocked and we are seemingly unable to progress forward in a specific area of our love life. With the temple path upright though, I think that this has a lot to do with it. It could be your body, it could be your health, or it could simply be that you need to focus on another area of your life, resting and healing, recovering. The temple path is talking about taking time out and kind of just appreciating how far you've come up until this moment, before you get back onto the busy sort of road of where to next. So I do see a moment of sort of respite here in June for you that will probably happen due to some sort of physical demand. Either you get a little bit sick, so you take a day off work, or you start to notice you're getting a headache, so you cancel your busy weekend plans and you just take some time off to recharge. Or somebody around you says, hey, blah, 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 I need you to come over and help me. So instead of doing your action-packed night that you usually do after work, you take time off and you help them. It feels like you are almost being forced to take rest here in the month ahead. And because it's your love life, I think that this is impacting the plans that you've made for yourself when it comes to your expectations of love in the month ahead. With anxiety reversed, I see the goal here is to be able to alleviate some of the mental stress you've been putting yourself under, either with your own ideas when it comes to love or with the expectations put onto you from someone you're dealing with in your love life. Let's clarify and get into it, shall we? Why is journey reversed here, Spirit? The Ace of Blades and the Ace of Cups. Some of you are waiting for a new opportunity here and it just isn't coming in as you expected it to. Why is journey reversed for Scorpio? Why is journey reversed for Scorpio? Yeah, they want to really show you that. Interesting. We have the Six of Wands with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So a new beginning here, desiring a new beginning. It's like you're focusing on one specific aspect of your life. Some of you are hyper fixated on your love interest and you're neglecting other areas of your life in the month ahead because you want to be successful here. You're seeing growth here. You're seeing you're feeling sort of invested here. You're seeing a new opportunity here. So you're only focusing on that. But for journey to be reversed, it's like you're neglecting other abilities or other areas to grow. Some of you are hyper fixated on your love life. Can we clarify those, Spirit? See, the thing, Scorpio, is the Ace of Blades is upright too. So it could be that somebody that you're seeing, if you're already seeing someone, is kind of coming forward with a new idea in the relationship, and it's making you very sort of excited, and you feel seen and you feel heard, and you feel like this person's like reading your mind a little bit. You feel like this could be really good. You feel like it's something that would help your connection, and you feel like this person's recognizing your potential as a love interest. So it feels validating, but journey's reverse. So as wonderful as this feels, it's creating other blockages for some reason. And I just want to figure out why. Spirit, what's happening here for Scorpio? Why is journey reversed? Why is journey reversed? Why is journey reversed? How's that? You got 3 major arcana. You have the Moon, the Fool, and the Judgment card. So while you have a new beginning over here in your love life, while you are excited about a new love interest or a new step in a current relationship, you're also failing to see how this decision is kind of causing huge, major changes that could affect multiple areas of your life. You focused on this new love opportunity is going to create drastic change in multiple areas of your life. And with the Moon there, you're not noticing that. You're so blindly fixated on the Moon's glow and the attraction of this mysterious, loving, warm energy that you're failing to see in the darkness. Moving towards that, you're neglecting this, you're neglecting that. It reminds me of like when you choose to kind of whimsically fall in love with someone really quickly and you accidentally burn bridges with everyone who was there before them. You know, like maybe you don't know. Maybe that's just how some of us learn the hard way. But it kind of makes me think that by pursuing one aspect of your love life here, you're burning bridges in other areas. So how does this person that they're dealing with feel about Scorpio, please, Spirit? How do they feel about Scorpio? What's their energy towards Scorpio in the month ahead, specifically in the month ahead, please? How do they feel about Scorpio in the month ahead? Okay, so this could be why you're wanting to take action, because this person is feeling like, I need to do this now. They are feeling very determined. They're feeling very passionate. They're very much a I can and I will and I do kind of energy. They may be the one who's putting pressure on you. They feel like they want to start something. They're very serious about you, Scorpio. At least that's how they're coming across in this reading. Serious intentions, very grounded. They have a lot of courage, determination. They feel like they have stable intentions towards you. But then we also have Cola by Arlo Parks. And this is my disgust card. Leave me to my own devices. It's better when your Coca-Cola eyes are out of my face. So take your orchids elsewhere. I love you to death, and now I don't really care. There's an insecurity behind this person that causes them to act towards you the way that they do. They kind of think that either you're slightly out of their league, and I'm sorry to all of those Scorpio cross watchers, this is going to really hit you hard, but there's an insecurity that drives them to be so attached to you and to want something new with you, and they want it now because they're afraid of losing you if they wait. They're afraid that if they don't put pressure on you now, that you're just gonna not think twice and keep moving forward without them. So be aware of that, okay? Because I see that you are blindly walking over the ledge with this person and avoiding an elephant in the room, neglecting other areas of your life. What is the advice here for Scorpio? What is the advice here for Scorpio? What is the advice here for Scorpio? Yeah. Spirit, Scorpio, there's a naive feeling about this energy. There's a, if I knew better, I would do better, but I don't know better, so I'm going to do this. It feels very high school. It feels like the kind of energy that you see in like a high school situation where it's like your first insane love interest or just your first sort of major crush. Wow, they're showing so much attention. They must really like me. And they do. I'm not taking away from that. But they don't realize what they're taking you away from. We have truth reversed, freedom reversed, and light reversed. Spirit's just saying, pay attention, Scorpio, please. Pay attention. Take out your AirPods. Stop looking at the sky and pay attention. You're about to walk off a ledge. If you don't pay attention, we're going to force you to listen. With Judgment card, the truth will come out. The awakening will happen, even if it happens after the fact. You're burning bridges for yourself here, Scorpio. And while this is still a positive new beginning for you, those aces were upright. They're nothing to be scared of. This person does have good intentions, but they need to be aware of what they're keeping you away from. Pay attention to the truth. Understand what is being asked of you, because I see you getting trapped in a situation. And with the light card reversed, I also just think that you need to not be so blindly optimistic. Be realistic, okay, sweets? That's all I can say about that. Let us move forward to the Temple Path for Scorpio. What is happening with the Temple Path in the month ahead? What is happening with the Temple Path in the month ahead for Scorpio? One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, we actually already had 3 cards, my bad. We have the Moon card upright, we have the Hermit, and we have the 6 of Cups upright. So honestly, Scorpio, I do think that the month ahead is going to be a good month for you in love. I just think that there's some minor things to be aware of. We also have the Hierophant. So this Temple... The Hierophant is upright. So this Temple Path is talking about some well-needed respite. It's also talking about time alone. You need to take time alone from your partner. Time alone from the people who you're juggling if you're seeing multiple people, because I'm getting multiple scenarios, Scorpio. I think that some of you are either in a relationship already, or others of you are seeing 2 different people. And you want to figure out, who do I give all of my love to? There's one clear person here who is very invested, and they're showing you through their actions that they want something stable with you. And then there's another reason in the background that has you going, but what about this? So whichever side you fall on, sweets, I do see here with Temple Path that you've got to make a decision from your space, which means that for some of you, you need to get away from this overbearing energy, and you need to kind of connect with people who know you best. With the 6 of Cups, I'm thinking of siblings, childhood friends, family, just those really warm, cozy people who you could disappear from for years at a time, but you know that the minute you see them, it's going to be like no time passed at all. You need to give yourself time to kind of recalibrate, because there's so much illusion here. There's a feeling of the veil being pulled over your eyes. And when you're in the thick of it, you don't realize how dark it is. Your eyes are adjusting and you're going, oh yes, I see fine. And then all of a sudden the curtains open. You're like, wow, holy heck, it was so dark. Oh my God, I didn't even realize there was a huge dust bunny in the corner. What? There's so much filth around us. How did I not see any of this? Because I was in the dark the whole time. I feel like you either need time alone or just with those sort of warm people who know you really well enough to not be able to project their own ideas onto you. These are the kind of people that will just listen. They'll be able to call you out if you pretend to be anybody that you're not, but they're not going to say, Scorpio, I think you need to do this, because if I was you, I would do this. They won't tell you what to do. They'll just give you a safe place to be able to do your own thinking. I think the main goal of all of this, with the Hermit card upright, is to gain some wisdom on the situation, because whether you choose to seek advice from somebody else or whether you choose to gain advice from yourself, the goal here is to move forward. And when you get out of that period of stillness, you're going to need to know how to move forward. With the Hierophant upright, I do think most of you need to ask for advice. I think that you'd be foolish to think that you got this in the bag, because I'll be honest with you, you're looking very naive, okay, sweets? You could be 60 years old, but I still think you're very naive in this situation. What else does Scorpio need to know about this, please, Spirit? What else does Scorpio need to know about this situation? Back of the deck is the Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, you need to kind of get out of the comfort zone. Go for a little trip somewhere and see some people that you really love, or go by yourself just for the weekend. I know that that's a big thing. Like, I do that all the time, but I know that a lot of people don't like that. It just feels like you need to kind of get out of your home with the Four of Wands reversed. We have the Knight of Cups upright, the Two of Swords upright, and the Seven of Wands upright. So the other thing you need to know about this situation is you're going to get a better outcome if you just wait. I think that for some of you, this temple path is really about not doing anything. We need to kind of lessen the load, lessen the responsibilities, lessen the pressure, and just give ourselves space and time to feel what we want to do next, to feel what is the best action to take next, to feel what kind of options do I even have? Because some of you are so confused, you don't even know who you're actually dealing with in love. You don't even know what options you have in love, or that you have options. Maybe the person you're interested in is making it seem like this is what you have to do next, and you're not realizing, well, actually there's multiple things you can do. You don't just have to do this. So with the Knight of Cups here, I do feel the intentions are pure. I don't see a malicious energy around you, Scorpio, but I see a defensive energy. And I see with the Seven of Wands here, it's going to take a bit of courage for you to be able to say, I just need some time to think. I also think with that Seven of Wands that this situation doesn't need to be as challenging as it may end up being, unless you give yourself enough space and time to think it through first. If you force it to happen, or if you cause unnecessary stress and delay on the situation because you haven't given yourself time off to think and process this, then I do see it taking a more sort of aggressive approach and becoming a challenging situation. I do think that to force you to take respite, some of you may even get sick, because Spirit's like, you just need to take some time off. Please stop putting yourself in these stressful situations. So let's have a look at that anxiety card reversed. Actually, we got to get you advice. What is the advice here for Scorpio, please, Spirit? With the Temple Path. What is the advice here for Scorpio? Yeah, that's so confirming. I'm seeing everything that I already said, sweets. I'm seeing everything that I already told you. Spirit's really encouraging both of us to trust ourselves. You definitely need to disconnect from someone and connect to your childhood friend. Connect to that person from your childhood, that Six of Cups soulmate, and disconnect from that love interest temporarily, because the goal here is to just recalibrate, gain wisdom, gain introspection, look at the situation realistically, and then figure out how you want to move forward. We have endurance. So this is a situation that will improve with a temporary separation. And I really mean this is only like 2 days that I'm looking at of you being away. Like with the number 12, it could be 3 at the most, right? It just feels like you need that time to be able to really connect with who you are and what you need right now. We also have make in the reverse position. So this is not a situation you can force. It will get better, but it's not a situation that you can force. You've got to give it time, and you've got to let it happen as it is meant to happen for you. That's what I can say. I know that you're very strong-willed. Every Scorpio I know is so much stronger than they realize, and a lot of people underestimate them. But that doesn't mean you should always be putting yourself in the situation where you're pushing yourself to your limits. This situation will thrive with that temporary respite. Let's have a look at anxiety now. What is happening with anxiety for Scorpio? What's happening over here with anxiety for Scorpio in their love life, Spirit? What is happening with anxiety? Okay, so take this as it resonates. I'm sorry. As I was shuffling, this isn't going to apply to everybody. It's just been happening a lot lately. So I think that these love readings may generate a lot of views because it's just been, I've been getting all these side tangent messages that I don't usually get. Some of you Scorpios are dealing with a third party situation, and it's nothing that should surprise you in this video. You didn't hear it from me first, okay? So if you are hearing it from me first, then this doesn't apply to you, okay? This is only going to apply to those of you who know that the person that you're dealing with is already in a committed relationship. For most of you, this person is already married or engaged or with someone that they've been with for a long time. This situation isn't bothering you anymore because you know that this person is unavailable to you, and you're not looking at them as I need them. You're looking at them as, well, I guess they don't need me. And the reason why that is helpful for you is because it's not something that is going to stress you out anymore. So I do see with the Three of Cups here in the reverse position, you being able to separate yourself from that person, creating a sense of peace, calm, and regeneration with that Temperance. This person is not going to stress you out in the month ahead. So if they have been currently, this is confirmation that you will have your peace, and that separating your own energy, focusing on yourself, is the best thing that you can do for the moment. I am seeing for others of you who aren't dealing with a third party, you are disconnecting from an energy here who is projecting their own expectations of where your relationship should be. They're telling you what they think you should be doing in your love life. They're telling you, hey, Scorpio, if you're single, you should be doing this. They were putting a lot of pressure on you. And they were someone who, for some reason, really wanted to involve themselves into your love life. This could be a family member. It feels feminine, an older sister, a mother, someone who was saying, Scorpio, you're 25 now, where are my grandchildren? You know, that kind of energy. And I feel like what's happening here is you're getting time away from them, first of all, with the Three of Cups reversed. You're separating yourself, but you're also just not stressing out about them anymore. You're like, you know what? I don't need to worry about you and your expectations because I'm, first of all, not going to brush shoulders with you as much, but I'm happier being like this. So I see for some of you, you having the chance to set them straight. But for others of you, I don't think it has to get to that point. I don't think you need to have a full-blown argument with this person. I just feel like you're at peace with whatever this anxious situation was. Is there anything else you can tell us about anxiety reversed over here? Page of Wands reversed, the Tower reversed. Yeah, you're healing from this person. You're healing from this person. You're like, you know what? You were not helpful to me at all. You made me feel weak, and now I'm building back my strength. I'm building back my courage. I'm growing, and I'm learning how to establish better boundaries for myself. I'm rebuilding my foundations. I'm not going to let that happen again. For some of you, the reason why this anxiety card is reversed is because this could be an ongoing issue. It hasn't completely resolved in the month ahead, but you're dealing with it a lot better. You're feeling more confident, more at peace. And with the Page of Wands reversed, you've told yourself that this is just not going to be something that you stress out about this month. And what you say is what it will be, you know. Now, the King of Pentacles is here upright, so it's quite possible that this situation isn't stressing you out because your interest is elsewhere now. For we've gone from an unavailable sort of queen or an unforgiving, high expectation queen to an open, thriving, abundant, secure king. Now, either this is you taking one interest to another, going from one person to another, or this is you deflecting from somebody with insane expectations and onto a situation that is much more lucrative. You could be focusing more on your career in general, or you could just be focusing on becoming the stable version of yourself that this person couldn't see you as. For some reason, they think that the only way you can be successful is by doing it their way. And you're showing them, actually, I can do it my way and I can still have success. So let's get some advice about that situation. For Scorpio, please, Spirit. It's interesting because even though that's love, I feel like that could apply to other areas of your life, Scorpio. What is the advice over here with anxiety reversed for Scorpio? Interesting. What is the advice over here? Yeah, You don't need to worry about this because you've got your abundance in the bag. Focusing on your king energy is what is going to level you up in the month ahead. And this isn't just love related, sweets. This person may be a part of your love life, or they may be having high expectations of what you should be doing with your love life. But you know where you're most abundant right now. You know where your energy needs to be invested, and you're doing well doing that. Your advice here is to work on your boundaries consistently with this person. This is a situation where sometimes those boundaries need to be very strict, and other times you can afford for them to be more fluid. It does give me mother vibes. It gives me Kris Jenner vibes, to be honest with you. But even my own mother, you know, like it just makes me feel like this isn't someone that we need to be strict with all the time. But sometimes, yes, we need to have bigger boundaries. And then other times we can have lesser boundaries. We also have support here in the upright position. So your advice here is to understand where this person is coming from. But at the end of the day, seek support that is helpful with this situation. Don't let it continue to stress you out. That's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, when it comes to your love life from mid-June to mid-July. I hope this was a helpful reading. As you know, we did go on a few tangents, so take what resonates. Don't let the rest take from you. I hope you have a prosperous and abundant month ahead and that you receive all the love you deserve. If you want those general readings, be sure to check out that video. Otherwise, I shall see you in another video. Bye.